Hard for the list.
That does. Huh?
On episode 123.
1, 2, 3. 122 episodes ago, we began this journey.
This juggernaut.
The juggernaut that is Top Rope Reality.
Yes.
We are the most searched for show on YouTube behind porn.
Yes.
It just happens.
5 steps behind porn. Though. We're
Yes.
right there, though.
Yes.
Well,
We're near it.
Yes.
Episode 30 is right close to it. But anyway.
We had a lot of dirty happening early, so.
That is true. There was we might have to black blur it out, you know, with the black blur, you know, or some digitizing like they did with the WCW title back in the day.
Yeah, some cat porn going on here. So
it was frightening.
If you missed part 1, you missed the cat porn.
Right. So you know you got to go back.
A lot of humping going on
if you're into some weird stuff, you might want to go back and watch it on part 1.
That may be a lot of views.
It might be. They were like, "What cat porn? That's why."
You got cat porn, a little shaking going on.
Yes, if you're into earthquakes.
I hope to God no one had a seizure.
Yes, please do not try to sue us for that because we
Hold
ain't
your
gonna give you no
tongue.
money.
Stick.
Hold your tongue. We'll put it like a depressor in there.
We only have so many. We only have so many people watching the show. We don't need to lose one to a seizure. So
that's true.
Hold the tongue.
But here we are on the list.
Yes, you just made
the list. I like it. That should be on our opener.
It is Top Rope Reality story time again. We'll get out our dusty old book. Open the page to Chapter 7. $1 million Mania. What a big deal that was.
Oh my word! He gave away money. I want to know, was it very legit? Like, do those people receive money, or is he just calling WWE employees?
Yeah.
Mary in North Carolina, you just won $1 million.
That's his waitress. That's his secretary. Could be his waitress, his maid, and everybody else. Yeah.
His waitress.
The cook.
That's funny. So it says, Vince McMahon came up with a number of wacky ideas to revitalize Raw's product in 2008, and the $1 million Mania remains a head-scratcher to this day. On a June episode of the Monday Night Flagship, Vince announced that starting the following week, he'd be giving away $1 million, shared between a group of fans on a weekly basis. So you might get $100. You might get $1,000. You never know. Fans were encouraged to sign up online. They were just trying to get more flow to the WWE website.
Yeah, that's how it was.
And a handful of lucky winners would earn a chunk of the money. Quite what WWE aimed to achieve by turning Raw into a low-rent lottery show for a few minutes every week remains to be seen. Because $1 Million Mania fell apart within 3 weeks. McMahon had just given $500,000 away when a series of explosions tore through the Raw stage, causing it to tumble down and fall on Vince McMahon himself. I remember because it was a huge thing. It was like, you just won $500,000. It was like, because one thing fell from the ceiling and just dropped. He looked at it and then boom, he fell over. The incident kept McMahon off WWE television for 6 months. But $1 Million Mania was never revisited. Perhaps $1 Million Mania had a clearly defined outcome that went awry before WWE could reach its conclusion. But there's a strong possibility that Vince got tired and swept it under the rug. Fans weren't connecting with the story and the whole affair. There wasn't really a story, it's just giving away money.
Yeah,
and the whole affair was more baffling and costly than anything else.
It's our Raspberry of the Week, yes.
Raspberry, the shocking naked quack.
Yeah.
Lord, it's so stupid.
Hold your tongue.
Hold your tongue. The hold your tongue moment of the week.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, it was stupid.
It was stupid. And then, of course,
hopefully it was people like you said in the backstage area, because messing the phones up, well, that was a dumbass, you know.
He did mess the phones up a few times.
Here, push this call out, push this button here.
And then he called one I remember he called one person and, like, it went to their voicemail. Well, he just lost some money. Like, really? It was very odd why he would even come up with that. It's not a game show, people. So
no, but let's go to the 9 shocking 2017, which will be here before we know it.
It will be very soon. We're in December.
Royal returns that could happen.
Number 8.
The last week of number 9 was Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
Could he show up at the Royal Rumble?
Now, a shocking return that could happen. Number 8. We told you we weren't going to tell you until you watched the episode. Now you're watching the episode. Now we're going to tell you that number 8 is Rey Mysterio
Junior. Booyaka booyaka 619.
Thank you. That's what we're waiting on.
Wow.
Anyway, you know, every time you say Rey Mysterio, you got to go.
Booyaka 619.
Thank you. Rey Mysterio is currently working for the... Don't do it!
I wonder what Cesaro calls his, because, you know, he does this. He does
it very badly. He slowly does slow motion. They don't have to slow the camera down for that.
No, they don't.
I think they should probably tell him to either A, pick your legs up and go faster, or B, stop doing it.
Yes. I would go, let's pick B,
it.
please.
Yes. I mean, the swing and all that's great. The what's it called? The
European uppercut.
Yes, the European uppercut. Those are great. But quit doing the 619.
Booyaka booyaka. Oh, sorry.
Rey Mysterio is currently working for Lucha Underground. Could we potentially see Rey show up in San Antonio? I didn't say the whole thing. In San Antonio, Texas for the Royal Rumble match. I mean, he's near Texas, right? Or no? Whoa.
On Easy Street here.
On Easy Street.
Yeah, he won't get booed this time.
He would not get booed. I think he lives in California, but he's from that area anyway.
Yeah, 619 is a California area kind of.
Yes. But, I mean, he come from Mexico, people. Hello.
Can't get over the border, though.
Hey-oh! It's been rumored that Rey could be returning to WWE at some point down the road. You're horrible. Especially with the recent brand split where we...
Boo! No!
Where he will be featured a lot more!
No Rey Mysterio!
On either Raw or SmackDown.
Stay on Lucha Underground,
That's
or
true.
LU, as they say.
LU. At least it's not called FU. That would be bad.
No.
Rey could also be an easy fit with his new Cruiserweight division. We tried that like 20 years ago when he was younger.
We need young guys on the Cruiserweight division, not old guys.
I mean, I'm okay with Brian Kendrick.
We've got Sin Cara.
He's not old.
How do you know he's wearing a mask?
He's Hunico. He's not that old.
I know. Did you hear what Jericho was saying? He was wearing...
He wasn't wearing a Jericho mask. That was great.
And it's so lifelike and so great, yes. Soak it in. Okay.
That's what Sin Cara looks like under the mask. It's Jericho the whole time.
Booyaka.
Anyway, competing in some high-flying matches, yeah, his knees ain't gonna handle
and plus,
that.
thinking about we got a 40-year-old Brian Kendrick.
Yes,
that's good enough. We don't need a bunch of old fogies on the Cruiserweight division.
Yeah, the only other one I would.
What are you going like undress Dean Malenko of his suit and send his old ass out there?
Might do it.
How about Jerry Flynn and Jerry Lynn and?
Not Jerry Flynn. That was a tall man.
How about Jerry Lynn? How about we just
Jerry Lynn retired? Sorry.
Well, why not? That's what I thought it would be.
He has short hair now. It looks weird. Anyway,
we got the Bollywood boys.
Stupid. Who are going after the WWE Tag Team titles? Anyway, that's what they said their goal was. Which show will it be on? Well, they compete on Raw.
But they're right next to SmackDown.
They really are.
Because WWE is a bunch of dumbasses. Because we got a show.
Let's fly them over here. But then, hey, tomorrow we're gonna fly you over there. It's so stupid.
We need you three on Raw, and then you three assholes are going to go over here on SmackDown
see, that's what
and
I'm
wait
I
in the
don't
backstage.
I'm thinking that not all the 205 Live guys are going to be on Raw. It was like 15 people, wasn't there? 12?
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
Ho-Ho Loon will not be on there.
Yeah.
Jack Gallagher will be.
Eventually, yes.
Grandma Leak will be.
Yes. Speaking of, they're talking about him competing in some high-flying matches against guys like T.J. Perkins, Grand Metalik, Lindsay Dorado, and more. It is unclear about the status of Rey's contract with Lucha Underground moving forward, so we can't say this will happen with absolute certainty. It would be a pretty good fit for him to return, and I don't see a better place than the 2017 Royal Rumble.
There should be 40 people next game.
I hope so.
No, because there'll be 2 Royal Rumbles. So.
Hey-o. The women need to be 20 though.
They do.
30, not 30 for women.
Start off with
because
the
we don't need
20,
Sunny coming back just to have a
start off with a 20 women's Royal Rumble, and then in the night with the men's 30-man Royal Rumble, and throw in the world titles. And
if there's not enough women on the regular roster, throw the NXT women in there.
Or bring out a few people who used to work
back in the day, like
Mickey James. Mickey James can come back and show her face again.
That's true. Anyway,
Molly Holly.
Oh yay, Molly Holly.
Alonda Blaze could show back up. Just come out there and get.
You almost said Luna.
I did also.
She cannot come back.
And he'd be scary as hell. Walking Dead's on the Royal Rumble. You scary bitch out here with no skin.
No skin, but tattoos on her skull. Yes,
gross. How about Bubba's girlfriend? Let's have her out there. Whoa.
Hey-o.
Hey. She would get a lot of the attention of the guys.
That's true. I think WWE
They have
fans
no clue who the hell she is.
That's
Guess
true.
what?
I think WWE fans would enjoy a return for Rey Mysterio. We wouldn't. And I am sure he would receive a nice crowd reaction at the event. Yes, because of where he's from. But he's not needed. He doesn't need to help the Cruiserweight division.
These first two, Finn, yes. Rey, no.
Now, I wouldn't mind to see, since Tajiri was in the Cruiserweight Classic, if he competed on 205 Live. That wouldn't bother me.
No, because he was in the... If anybody who's on the Cruiserweight Classic goes on there, I'll be fine. I don't care. Come in there, lose. Come in there, win a match. I'm surprised that the Bollywood boys
was at the Japan thing.
Beat Nice and Gulak.
Right.
That kind of
They've been building them up, but I think they're trying to build up the Bollywood.
Because when I saw who their opponents were, I said, well, that's a loss. And it surprised me. I'm like, wow.
But the promo afterwards, Gulak needs some help.
They do.
Nice did all right, though. Nice kept talking. They were just kind of all staring at each other.
That's good. That's why it's on the network.
Right.
You improve.
Because that woman, she looked kind of confused too.
You improve your skills.
Neither one of them were talking. And she's not talking either.
No. But
it's like, come on, somebody say something.
You learn from your mistakes.
Earpiece, people.
But that was good. He said, hey, with the rings all lumpy. And it wasn't.
I know that Vince was probably sitting back there like, don't dog my ring. But I could understand if they said, ropes were slippery and stuff like that. I mean, that's normal stuff. So, but anyway, so yeah, Rey Mysterio, not needed. Not really needed. I'm not.
If they get to the 30 people and Rey Mysterio don't show up, I'm gonna go like, oh my God, Raymond there. No, I don't care. Yeah,
I'm not saying I'm not a fan of his work, but his time is coming down.
Thank you. Been there, done that.
Right. That's why we have Les Setarata.
Yeah.
And Grammarly.
If you want, I throw some cruiserweights, it'd be better than having old fogies.
I think some of the cruiserweights should be in the Royal Rumble.
Because all that means is they're gonna come back and then take over spaces for WrestleMania.
Right.
We got enough that already. We go Brock,
Undertaker.
I mean, yeah.
It's a spot.
It's a spot, but
Jericho, because he's technically a part-timer and he's there.
I guess he'll be taking on. He'll be taking on Owens, and that'll be it for Jericho at WrestleMania for a while.
That's what I'm thinking. They're finally going to split apart, and unless Goldberg gets the belt, and then you have Goldberg and Brock for the title, then Kevin Owens won't have the belt, and it'll be Kevin Owens versus Jericho without the belt.
Right.
So.
And maybe the dumbass with the United States title will defend it. So they carry around like a knapsack.
They always do that with that belt. But anyway.
He's cool. He's a big dog.
He's a big dog.
Well,
yeah, they went away
from dump on your face, big dog.
You notice that? They went away from being the guy. Now he's the big dog. Yeah. I guess with the U.S. title, they don't feel like he's the guy, but he's the big dog.
He's not a defender of titles, so why they got it? Do they want to give him another one?
But that's the same thing they did with Dean Ambrose. When he was the U.S. champion in the Shield, he never defended it. They hate that belt. You're pooping on high
That's one thing I have to say to John Cena.
Pooping on Sting.
I don't know if his idea or theirs, but
pooping on Booker T.
The United States Challenge every week was great.
It
I mean, okay, he kept winning matches, but still, you never knew who was going to come out.
Exactly. You gave chances to other people to be shown. Like
and they were saying that he was supposed to have his title put on the line. Anyway, it's supposed to be the United States title on the line on Raw, and if he won, he get the shot at.
And he kept his belt.
But they didn't do that at all. They just went the other route, and he won anyway.
It's like you kind of know he's going to win when you only make that stipulation. Because Kevin Owens had nothing to win from that.
No, he didn't. Stupid. And they could have screwed him over and done it the next week. They got 3 weeks. So they're not like SmackDown having one coming up. You have another week to play with.
Right.
So.
But anyway.
They love Roman.
But speaking of Kevin Owens, we have the PWI 500 Top 10. Right? You're welcome.
Yes.
Number 6, Kevin Owens.
I think we've done this a few times, so we kind of...
We do split right under there.
Right. Yeah, he's number 6, Kevin Owens.
He is a 2-time Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
Something John Cena has never been. Oh, there you go.
I know. John Cena.
Where you been, buddy?
And that would be good for SmackDown. I mean, not now since he's gone on doing movies and everything else, but yeah, if he's going to do another run after he's not world champion, he needs to hold the Intercontinental title. I mean, if you're the greatest guy, that takes us back to part 3.
It's also a good slogan, a good name.
What?
You know, you're the big dog or you're the guy. Yes. I'm the greatest guy.
Yeah, I'm the face that runs this place.
Right. Which I'm glad they let AJ run with
that. I'm the champ who runs the camp.
Who's coming up with this stuff? Dewey Foley. We gonna cane you, dude.
Well, let's go. He's Kevin Owens is current Universal Champion until 2 weeks from now.
True. His key wins.
Dean Ambrose, AJ Styles, Cesaro, and Chris Jericho.
His key losses. Dean Ambrose and what the heck? Zack Ryder.
Yeah, because he was in the Intercontinental at WrestleMania. That's when he lost his title.
Oh, it was the ladder match, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't really consider that a loss to Zack Ryder. It was a
loss
in a ladder match.
You don't have your belt anymore. Who won it? The
For
Z-Man.
one day.
That was, shit on poor Zack Ryder.
Right. His daddy was all there, and then Maurice comes out, and that's where we started the Maurice.
Yes.
So WrestleMania coming up will be 1 year. She's back.
And now he's a hype brother.
Sad, ain't it? Hype brother's to a hype bro.
He's a hype brother, which, if they break them up, they're in trouble.
But neither one of them got nothing to do then.
They do not.
They'll both be jobbers.
Keep them together as you keep Breezango together.
Just like you keep the Ascension together.
And the Vaudevillains. Do not break these people up.
You break the people up. It's like back in the 80s when they kept a lot of tag teams together.
Yes.
You need to, because they have no spot on the roster if you split them up.
No. Look at this guy here. Sorry. Not a singles. No.
Right.
No.
That's like the two guys in Insanity. I guarantee you, if they were in Insanity, gone.
Yes.
I'm just saying. But I digress. Last year, Kevin Owens, he's number 6 now. He was number 10 last year. So
that's a good jump.
Does he deserve the jump from 10 to 6?
Yes, but does he deserve to be 6 this year, though?
I'm good at 6. I like 6. 6 is a good number. I said it 3 times. I don't like that.
Even if he does lose,
It'll scurry up.
Even if he loses to the big dog,
The big dog.
at Roadblock, end of the line.
End of the line.
How many lines are we? What is
Had to have a slogan to it. What's this?
like
In your house?
to remember?
Is this in your house?
Yes, it is. Well, look who it is. It's the big dog. Take off the vest. You're not part of the Shield, shithead.
Right.
Jeez Louise.
Change your outfit.
Become a heel. Because everybody hates you.
That too.
No matter who you're in the ring with, they hate you. When you take on Braun Strowman, they're going to cheer Braun Strowman. Does anybody not see this? And they think, well, he's getting booed. He's getting something.
Right.
Don't care.
Get the reaction.
Cesaro's getting signs in the audience. They're getting crapped on him.
That's true too.
Jeez. But I think Owens, even if he loses, will move up. He will be in the top 5 next year.
Because at this point, when they did this, he wasn't Universal Champion.
He was not.
So that'll be included in next year's PWI.
Right.
That's good for him.
Yes.
That'll at least put him in the top 5.
It will.
It should.
But speaking of the top 5,
Next time we do episode 1, 2, 4, the top 5 will be started, and that will be Black Machismo. That will be Jay Lethal, one of the longest reigning Ring of Honor. I don't know if he was the longest reigning, but they kept talking about that. One of the longest.
I'm gonna say yes.
I think he might have been. I feel like they kept saying that.
And also television champion.
It was at the same time too, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, but yes, Jay Lethal, Ring of Honor World Champion, loser to Cody Rhodes now. So you know.
But
that was all before that.
There could be great things coming in 2017 for Jay Lethal.
SmackDown. What?
NXT.
We'll put them all on SmackDown.
They need them.
They'll have like 400 people on SmackDown, and like 30
and I don't know.
on Raw.
I love both Raw and SmackDown. I do.
Don't lie though. you loathe Raw for the most part because of certain people on there.
Yes, but
you love SmackDown.
It's just so weird.
If Roman Reigns, if Roman Reigns was on SmackDown and AJ Styles was on Raw, I love Raw.
No,
I hate SmackDown.
I'm just saying though, when you watch Raw, it feels like you're watching it for 3 freaking hours.
That's true. They need to come off of that, but they get so much money from advertisers.
When you watch SmackDown Live, you're watching, and all of a sudden, maybe by the time you're like, is it almost over?
Right.
It just flows. So
that's what I always liked about 2-hour Raw and 2-hour SmackDown.
I don't know what the difference is. I know it's the 3rd hour, but it just feels.
And now I'll tell you this. Here's the weird thing: the 2-hour SmackDowns, and back in the day when 2-hour Raw, it flew by. 3 hours drags on. But do you know that the hour NXT feels like it's not like it takes forever, but I feel like I'm getting a lot.
Yes,
for my hour.
They cram enough in there.
Just like the 205 Live show.
And isn't the guy who was NXT writer, SmackDown writer?
I think he is now, yeah.
And it feels like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at like, okay, well, time for the main event. You're like, okay, well, it's almost time.
Right.
We got 12 minutes to go.
Right.
And it's like they are so much better at that.
It flows better.
It does.
3 hours doesn't flow very well because you got so much crap you got to do.
Yeah. But let's talk about the last guy who failed as the guy.
The big dog.
He was the first one. He was number 10.
That's true.
I think he was number 10.
I think he was.
But number 1, I don't know he wants to be number 1.
Not on this list.
No, but he's number 1. The total package.
At least he's not number 1 on the worst Full Horseman members.
That is true.
That's Paul Roma. Anyway.
Yeah.
But maybe Sid.
But that's true. If Vince would have handled Lex Luger better, he might have been the guy.
I gotta make him Hulk Hogan.
You can't make him
You
Hulk
can't.
Hogan.
Okay. There's only one Hulk Hogan.
Right.
There's only one Lex Luger.
There's only one John Cena.
There's only one John Cena. There's only one Ric Flair.
Yes.
You can't make AJ Styles into Ric Flair like they tried to do in TNA.
You can't make Roman Reigns into John Cena, which they keep saying, we're not doing that. It's Buddha.
It's Buddha. There's only one of each of these people.
I'm dying. Superman punch.
Right.
Spear.
I'm out of the Royal Rumble the whole time. That I went, okay, Vince McMahon.
We're not petty about it.
Not at all. But, like I said, there's only one Hulk Hogan, and there's only one Lex Luger. For what he brought to the table, he is memorable.
He is.
He is in, I'm not going to say he's in he wasn't even in our top 25, but when you talk about who is one of the biggest names in wrestling, he's a big name in wrestling. Who's one of the biggest names in WCW? Of course, he
I know. Eric Bischoff says, well, only because Sting wanted him under. Yeah, come on.
But
you had a WW guy you brought back on your first. If he didn't think.
And they gave him the belt shortly afterwards. So,
yeah.
If you didn't care about him, you could have just had him on that first episode for the shock factor and then sit him at the house and let him collect a paycheck at the house. Because Lanny Poffo was hired.
Because WCW loves to just pay people for.
WCW hired Lanny Poffo as a favor to Macho Man. They hired him, and was he ever on WCW TV? No.
No, he wasn't there part of the NWO.
No. He was sitting at the house the whole time.
I am the genius of the NWO. Yeah. Hulk Hogan's going to kick your ass because he runs the show.
That's right.
Hey, I run that pretty well.
You did well with it. But, anyway.
He might have been off screen. He might have been part of the NWO because who was it?
That's true.
Virgil.
That's true. That's like saying Coco Beware's in the Hall of Fame. Virgil was in the NWO. Come on!
The NWO with Hulk Hogan in them? That NWO? Yes. Virgil was in the NWO.
Yes.
Soak it in. Okay. Let's talk about Lex Luger.
Let's talk about Lex Luger, who was also in the NWO.
Was he part of it? Because one week you're kicking our ass, and next week we're taking the shirt off.
He wasn't part of the NWO. He wasn't in the white and black. He was in the red and black, and then when the red and black and the white and black mixed together, he was part of that group too. Anyway.
So red and black and...
White and black came together. So if you mix white and red, you make pink.
Oh, white and red.
White and red makes pink. So it's pink and black attack.
Bret Hart. He was part of the NWO.
Right. See, it all comes full circle.
Everything's connected.
Oh, my gosh. But anyway, Lex Luger.
Gene. Part of the NWO.
Right. He's the only one that interviewed him. He's part of the NWO.
You had Eric Bischoff, the head man. You had the NWO announcer. You had NWO referees. You had NWO ring crew.
That's horrible. So
anyway, then the wheels come off and y'all lost to WWE because you went crazy with NWO.
That's true.
You took a little small great thing that made you big and you blew the shit up.
That's true.
Like, you're
at the
you're in
minimum,
the NWO. You're here. You're in the NWO.
At the minimum, I would have left it, or at the max, I would have left it at 10.
That's still a lot.
That is still a lot, but they had like 40. So I'm trying to drop it to the main team.
Then we had the Latino World Order. We had the Blue World Order. We had the
ECW though. So.
Hey, there had to be another one. Wasn't there another NWO in the freaking WCW?
There was NWO White and Black.
Okay, that
NWO Red and Black.
Yes.
LWO.
Yes.
BWO was in ECW.
Yeah, BWO was in ECW.
Then there's other incarnations.
Japan, yeah, they had Japan.
Well, Japan did it too.
Yeah, so.
But there's other incarnations where what you call it? Where you had Jarrett, Brett, the Harris Boys, Scott Steiner, and Kevin Nash.
He is the NWO WCW man right here.
Yes. And they were more of a silver and black when Jeff Jarrett was with them, which is weird. But anyway, we digress very much so.
Everything's connected though.
But everything's connected because we're talking about Lex Luger, who failed in WWE, but we were all just talking about WCW.
But NWO was in WWE as because they were the lethal injection to kill.
If you talk about a group that failed at WWE, that would be the NWO of the WWE. That was horrible.
It was.
Lex Luger. No one failed more miserably in the top spot than Lex Luger. Vince McMahon's dream of a main eventer was personified with Luger's physique and all-American persona. WWE tried desperately pushing the Lex Express of Luger being the man to dethrone Yokozuna and becoming the first big star after Hogan left. No one cared about Luger, and the fan interest somehow decreased with each passing week.
Okay, hold on for a minute. Let's start right there. Okay, let's fast forward to now and then take the mindset of Vince McMahon and Roman Reigns and back up and showed up Lex Luger's ass.
Because it's the same thing.
And he would not fail because you're not failing. You're beating Yoko. You're pinning Yoko. You're going to slam Yoko on the
You'll win the Intercontinental title at the same time, too.
Yes.
Everything.
So saying this failed, then Vince failed on him. He didn't fail because Roman Reigns gets booed. People hate Roman Reigns, and he jams it down our throat.
That's true.
We got 15 years of that with John Cena. Now they're going to do another 15 years with Roman Reigns?
I don't think he'll last that long.
He won't.
Anyway, Luger was scheduled to win the WWE Championship on multiple occasions, but plans changed each time. Brett ended up getting the big win over Yokozuna at WrestleMania 10, and Luger moved into the mid-card before bolting for the WCW. Luger succeeded as a bigger star in WCW, but the higher pressure spot of WWE saw him dramatically fail. This was one of the first instances of Vince's judgment being wrong and needing to stop judging a book by its cover.
Roman Reigns.
The most memorable moment of Luger's career will always be failing as the guy in WWE.
No, you could get him over. If you're the mastermind, you're supposed to be able to get anybody over.
They got him over as the heel, as the narcissist, I think, honestly.
And back then, when there weren't much computers and no media and all that, you could have got Luger over more. I mean, you went on there, he slammed Yoko on the 4th of July.
Everybody loved
You didn't push the button. You do the Lex Express, he walks into SummerSlam, and he becomes the WWE champion, and the rest is history. I don't think he fails as the guy if they push
the system failed him.
Yes. If he walks into SummerSlam after all this hoopla from July to August and takes the title, it doesn't fail him.
Right.
But Vince,
I think because they
Vince
kept not pushing the button that the fans said, okay, well, never mind.
Yeah.
Because I honestly think
it's a stupid count-out win, I think it was, at SummerSlam.
Probably. But here's the thing, though. I think if they would have started him off as the All-American guy and not started him off as the narcissist Lex Luger, I think he would have got over more, though, with the fans. Because you started him with the narcissist look, and then very, very, very shortly after, they jump right into the All-American thing.
Right.
People don't just jump into something like that. You got to slowly progress into that. So they would have started him as the All-American guy. That's how they would have seen him. He was an All-American person anyway. He was a football player before. You bring all that up.
Good guy, All-American, USA number one. And then you show up out of nowhere on the Intrepid, and people already know who you are.
Yep.
Boom. You're good. I mean, you slam Yoko. What's not supposed to have been done, hey, you got to go with it.
See, I don't agree with that. It says the most memorable moment of his career will always be failing as the guy. I think his most memorable moment would be slamming Andre at USS Intrepid.
Yoko.
What did I say? Andre?
Andre?
Well, everybody
if he slammed Andre... Yeah, I know everybody slams Big Show. Shaquille is going to slam Big Show at WrestleMania.
But that's what I mean. It's the same concept.
You're right.
They were trying to do the slam heard around the world to get him over.
Because
just
he switched.
Like Andre
he was a narcissist, and then when he lands that helicopter, he's All-American, and here we go.
Right. And see, that's where it changed. It was like, oh, he's a heel all this time, and then all of a sudden he gets out of the helicopter and slams him, and oh, everybody loves him.
Yes.
There was no slow build to him turning good or nothing like that. It was just, I got a helicopter and I'll beat him up.
If he's going to be a heel, Heenan should have turned on him. Right. But they rushed it. They rushed everything, and then they didn't pull the trigger.
Exactly.
And they want to blame Lex. I mean, I like Lex. I always liked Lex. I was in WCW and NWA. I like Lex. He was a good muscle for the Four Horsemen.
It's true. Like Paul Roma.
But no, not Sid either. Because he's got half the brain, that you have half the head, that you use half the time of a WCW.
That's true.
But next time, since we're done with the star,
we are done with the star of the failed, yes.
We're going to do 12 terrible wrestling returns that should have been great.
Batista.
Yeah. I know the first one. I think the first one's Roddy Piper's come back.
Oh, he come back a lot of times. I'm just talking about when Batista came out, the Evolution he won the Royal Rumble first. Everyone like, oh, nobody cares.
No,
we want Daniel Bryan.
They do not care. But that's it for this week. We had a lot of fun. We joked on a lot of people.
We joked.
We did. It was joke time this week.
It really was.
That's because it's Saturday, could be.
It may, I drove by and I was like, hey, that building's open. I didn't know they were even in business. I was like, wow, I never come by here. You learn new things.
We're on Top Rope Rally, which hopefully will be next week. We're going to do more ringside news.
As always.
More titles change hands.
I hope not as many. Woo! No. It's a lot in one week. Pay-per-view review with the King of the Ring. We could probably do 3 more.
Yeah, we will do 3 more. We're going to bring back Buy, Sell, and Hold.
I like Buy, Sell, Hold. Just as much as I like the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Top Rope Reality Story Time, as usual, on Pot Number 4.
We're going to continue with the greatest wrestler of all time list as we eliminate 2 more from the list. This week it was Booker T and Kane.
So don't forget that when you got to mark them off.
Oh, mark them off.
PWI 500 Top 10. Next time we go over Jay Lethal.
Lethal Injection.
That's true. That's the name of the movie.
Who will come in number 7 on the shocking 2017 Royal Rumble returns? That could happen.
Hopefully better than Ray.
Yes.
Plus, don't forget episode 125. We have the big year ender. We'll go over our WrestleMania predictions as we've gotten closer to WrestleMania. We're going to re-up that again. Plus, we are going to do our Hall of Fame as WrestleMania does their Hall of Fame usually. We do it during the big year ender.
So we have one alive wrestler, one deceased wrestler.
Tag team.
Women,
and a
manager.
We don't do that celebrity garbage.
No.
We keep it in the wrestling family, people. So he'll have his and I'll have mine. We'll go over all that. Plus, we will have so many awards to have.
Who was going to win a Toppy this year?
Who will win the Toppy?
What match will be
we
match of the year?
We got to go dust off the Toppy.
We will have to dust off.
Bring it back.
Who is going to be rest of the year?
Who will be match of the year?
Wow.
What do we do? I don't even know if we do pay-per-view of the year. Do we do pay-per-view of the year?
We do pay-per-view, yes.
I think we do.
We do, yes.
Who will have the Dick Togo Award of the Year?
There's been a lot of Dick Togos out there.
Easy for you to say.
It is. What was in that Coke? I think it was a little Jack and Coke.
Oh.
Yeah,
soak it in.
Yes.
Stupid. Anyway, so that's episode 125. We're 2 away from that, but 5 more after that.
Yes, but that will take us in the new year because we're going to have Christmas break. So.
We've got to have Christmas break. We've got to have
celebrate Merry Christmas here at Top.
We don't say Happy Holidays.
No.
Happy or happy, I don't even know what I said.
And have you been in my Jack and
Coke?
I
think I said happy. Anyway.
Happy Holidays.
Happy Holidays.
But 1:30.
1:30. Facebook Live special.
Oh, that is going to be a treat.
4 segments. All 4 of them will be live, so it won't be live back to back to back. We'll you know what? Press stop and record and all this kind of stuff.
But to Facebook or whatever it's supposed to be. You've done a lot of that Facebook.
Yes,
Live,
I have
he is the master of Facebook Live.
I have some expertise on Facebook Live, ladies and gentlemen. So check us out. 125 Big Year Ender and episode 130 where Episode 130, where it'll be Facebook Live. We will not be on the YouTube. We will be on Facebook Live for the first time, and maybe the only time.
Yeah.
So you better watch it.
That's true. A lot of first year Top Rope Rally. That's why you got to soak it in.
That's why you got to soak it in, because it may never happen again. But this is episode 123, and I'm Justin Carter.
And I'm Mike Hogan. I want to thank everybody for watching this week. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did. And like I said, if you don't think our top 25 greatest is not right, we'll just put your top 25 on the bottom in the comment section. Yeah, I mean, because some we put on there may not be who you thought.
That's true.
But I want to thank you again for watching this week. And remember, next time on Top Rope Rally, you may hear Justin Carter say,
Big dog! I don't know what I was. Is that what I was going to say?
Hey, whatever. We don't hear you say big dog, so.
I don't know what I was supposed to say. Was there a certain thing I was supposed to say?
Nope. Sure
okay,
not.
great.
That's what I was telling the people. Next time on Top Rope Rally, you may hear Justin Carter say,
Big dog!
There you go. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you next time.